Well, hey everybody, this is Parker from Games for Youth Ministry by YM360, where we make games so good, they're really good. And today we're looking at a game called Pose This Way, which has everybody in the crowd standing up, and they have to either match or not match the pose that's on the screen, or else they have to sit down. I'll get into the rules in a little bit. You may have seen a game similar to this from years past called Poser. I'm actually the creator of Poser, so this is a different version of that with some new poses. So we're going to check it out right now. First thing you want to do is tell all your students, hey, stand up. We are going to do this game where everyone has to make a pose. So I'm going to show you the poses right now. There's 6 of them. Just pick one, and you're going to have to make that pose and hold it. So what we're going to do is let's bring up our controls really quickly. So we have our control panel right here. As with all of our games, you can hide the control panel. You can keep it on a separate display if you'd like. You can use these buttons right here to control the game, or it tells you what the corresponding keyboard command is at the very underneath each button. So what you're going to do to cycle through these poses, you're going to use the right arrow key or this button. So I'm just going to use the arrow key for now. So what you do is you say, okay, here are the poses, everybody. There's the hooray, so both hands up in the air, and it's best if you do this while they're watching or while you're showing it. There's the oh hey, the way, the pray, and the chipotle. So those are the poses that they have to do. And then what you can do is click on this button, or T key will show the title, and you tell them you're going to cycle through a bunch of poses, and if it lands on the pose that you're doing, you are out. Okay, so let's start that right now. There's 2 ways to cycle through these. You can either do it auto, which I'll show you what that looks like. You just use the space bar to start it, and then when you're ready, just press it again, boom, and you get the no way. So if you're doing the no way, sit down. I prefer to do it with the manual cycle, where you can press the arrow key, and then when you're ready to land on one, you just press the enter key, and that does that cool sound effect. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. You can do it a lot faster now. So I'm just doing the arrow key right now, and then when I'm ready, boom, arrow key, or sorry, enter key rather, and then the pray. So if you've got the pray, you sit down. The reason that you would change it to, if you're not matching it, then you sit down, that's when you have a large crowd and you're just noticing, man, this is not whittling down. Maybe not enough people, or every time you play the game, like 3 people are sitting and you're like, I need to take out like half these people. That's when you would say, hey, only stay standing if you match. And if you don't match, boom. If you're doing the hooray, stay standing, everybody else sit down. And that will take out a lot of people really quickly. So you want to keep doing this until you get down to maybe like, I'd say 3 people ish. And then it's best to bring them up front in front of everybody and have them continue to play the game in front of everybody, just because it's really fun and intense that way. Just make sure that they are not matching each other. Otherwise, you're just going to constantly be getting a tie. Yeah, so that's called the Pose This Way. Hope you guys like that one, and I will see you in the next game.